So now I am in the dark cave, which is to the side of the main cave. So you can see that this is the cave where I was, and now I am going into the dark cave. Looks like there's a few sections: cavern A, cavern B, D, F, E, and C. Looks like this is no access zone. Huh, wow. Limited access zone and public access zone, so just depends where you want to go. And so a little bit about the dark cave. Of the 18 or no known caves in the hill, the dark and temple are the largest and best known dark caves. They consist of 7 major sections. I like how they say the highly unimaginative naming system was originally devised in the 1920s. Yeah, I guess Cabernet. I mean, you can't beat the alphabetic system, right? This is a protected area. Shelters bats, insects, and living organisms. Wow, very cool. Yeah, unimaginative naming system. Very, very funny. Wow, that's funny. So let's see what else they have here. Attention. Move quickly through the cave. I like how this sign is leaning on the cave. Move quickly through the cave. Do not touch any formations and animals. Do not eat, drink, smoke in the cave. Do not litter. Do not shine bright lights on the bats. And do not enter caves alone. Wow. Very cool. So let's see what this cave is all about. I think there might be a price, or is there a price for this? Huh. There's shoes here. Not sure. Do you have to get shoes or something? Oh, you have to pay 10 ringgits. You have to pay 10 ringgits to go inside. Wow. So I guess that's the cave over there. It is dark. Wow. I can hear the bats screeching. My gosh, wow. Oh, they give you flashlights too. That's pretty interesting. Wow. That's amazing. So I am going into the dark cave, and the entrance was 10 ringgits. That's for locals. But if you are a foreigner, you pay 15 ringgits. So it's a total of 15 ringgits for me. And that's about, I want to say, almost $4. So just be prepared for that. They also gave me a flashlight. So that's pretty cool, right? It's not very, I mean, it's very focused flashlight, but this cave is very dark, so not sure how this video is going to turn out, but that's the back side. You can see the cave here is very dark. Very, very dark. So there I am. Actually, can wear the cave. I'm wearing the, and I can hear those bats all over the cave. My goodness sake. Yeah, this cave is really, really dark. Definitely watch your step when you're walking here. Don't wear high heels. You can hear the bats. I can hear the bats. They're screeching. They must be all over the place here. Wow. It's very, very dark. Jeez. Definitely wear comfortable shoes. I don't think I could do this in sandals or anything, or like dress shoes. You can see some folks are right behind me. Wow. I heard there is guano too. Not sure where these bats are, but apparently they are up there somewhere. I can hear them. They almost sound like rats. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure what or how this cave works quite yet. But yeah, this cave is so massive. This cave is dark. And the screeching, I'm not sure. Can you hear the screeching of the bats? Wow. And it gets louder too. Like I can hear the screeching. Like, wow. Yeah. Whew. These steps are quite steep, so you want to make sure to watch your step. Oh my gosh. That's fascinating. The bats are up there. Not sure how many bats there are, but it just sounds like a multitude of bats. It's also raining a little bit, or dripping. I'm not sure what you call it. The steps are a little slippery. Oh. I wish I could see the bats, but there's no bats visible. They must have like a crevice where they're maybe sleeping, or I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but they're screeching. And this cave is actually on a slope, so definitely gaining traction going upwards. Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh, wow. That is deep. This is probably the brightest part of the cave so far. You can see there's an opening up there. The formations are incredible. Not sure what this says. Some numbers of sorts. Can you see the stairway? There's some folks that are coming my way, but no worries. Oh. Looks like someone tried to carve their name on the cave wall. Oh, some graffiti maybe? Chinese, I want to say. I'm not sure what that says, but if you know, let me know. There's actually a waterfall. Like just a tiny waterfall right here. But I don't think my camera is visible enough to get it. It's incredible. So the tour or the cave takes about 15 minutes or so to walk around. So yeah, 30 minutes total to come back and so forth. But wow, this cave is so giant. My gosh. It is pure dark, so sorry about that. But that's the fascinating thing about being in a cave, just being in darkness. Wow. It's just so big. The pattern of the cave is beautiful too. The different formations and so forth. Wow. This area. This area right here looks really, really smooth. Wow. My goodness. It's almost like as if the rock is sweating, like perspiration. Maybe it's the humidity. I'm not sure, but that's incredible. The floor is very wet, just wet everywhere. Easy to slip, that's for sure. My shoes are a little bit wet, so wow. A little bit harder to breathe too. Can definitely feel the air is thicker inside, or the deeper I go, it's becoming just slightly more difficult to breathe in. Wow. Looks like some folks have attempted to carve their names here. Edward is, I think that says Edward, right? Edward. Someone named Edward. Tony Cha. Chris, maybe. If your name is Edward or Tony Char, I guess they tried to carve their name on this on the wall here. Alex. Looks like someone named Alex carved their name here. Someone drew a heart. It's definitely humid. You can feel the humidity. And I just want to show you. Here is how it looks like with my flashlight. But then if I turn my camera around to be behind me, you'll see that it's pure dark. Just imagine walking around this cave with absolutely no flashlight or no light. It's just incredible, I think. Wow. Oh, look at this formation right here. This is beautiful. Wow. Just how the carving is made. Wow, you can see some sprinkling. I'm not sure if the camera is able to capture it, but the rock seems to be sprinkling a little bit. Very, very beautiful. But yeah, very, very dark. I guess that's why they call it the dark cave, right? Oh, and they actually have a bench here. So if you get tired, you want to rest, you can just take a seat right here. Not sure what that says. Berba danan kemanjuan Belan Kungan, Malaysia. Not sure, but there's a really nice bench right here, so you can easily take a seat. Wow. Wow. Whoa. This gets a little scarier the deeper one goes. Whoa. And I've read that there are voices. I'm not sure how accurate that is. I've heard that it's just bats screeching, but this area looks like it's closed. As you can see, there's some tape here. Probably not a entryway. So I'm gonna go this way. Wow, it's incredible. You can hear more screeching on the top there. It seems like gnawing. It sounds like they're gnawing at each other. Or just biting. I'm not sure what that sound is, but it sounds like bites and gnaws and clawing. but the bats are up there somewhere. Wow. Yep, they're definitely biting. Wow. So here, you can't really see this, but there's just a bunch of different rocks. You can see this giant rock right here. Look at this rock right here. It's so beautiful. Oh, there's a huge spider right there. You can see it. I'm not sure if the camera is able to capture it, but there's a spider, a giant spider right there. Wow. That doesn't look very friendly, but. Wow. Yeah, definitely watch out for spiders here. Wow. So now I've made it to what seems to be the end of the cave, at least the end point. And the end point is just a platform. Definitely smells moist and humid, like grass. Wow, that's incredible. Incredible picture right here. The cave is over there. As you can see, just complete darkness. There's my flashlight just pointing. But yeah, wow. It's a very incredible cave. I am drenched in sweat, and the bats have been screeching nonstop. Wow, that's fascinating. Very fascinating. Well, I just got out of the dark cave, and that was very dark, to say the least. That was very dark, and yeah, a little bit scary at times. Lots of bats screeching everywhere, but yeah, very beautiful. Definitely worthwhile experience, I would say. Highly recommend the dark cave, just because of it's just like a totally different experience, and I am very happy that I did that. It was 15 ringgits, so that came out to be around $4. Yeah, very good experience. Highly recommend it. And as you can see, there's a monkey here. Yeah, so you can see I'm at the middle of the staircase. So now I'm gonna go down and just walk around. Let's see what else is there. I'm excited. There's just so much to this place. You have the main cave over there, and you have the dark cave, and I think there's maybe another one on the other side, but I'm not sure. And it's just like very interesting. I've been here for about 3 hours now, and it's just been a really awesome experience, to say the least. Just very beautiful. Highly recommend this. I'm glad I came. You can see that to get to the dark cave, it's kind of at the top of the stairs. So you'll just enter through this door, and you'll also be greeted with some monkeys here. They're just chilling, relaxing, taking it easy. There's just a plethora of monkeys here. Wow. They're just sitting down. I think they're checking on themselves. They have some babies there too. Wow. All right, thank you. So it looks like I have to make the climb down. And it is hot. Wish I would have brought my cap, but no worries there. So that's the entrance to the dark cave. So now I'll make my way down. And look at that sight. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. You have the stairs, you have the statue, you have the square, and then at the far you have the city. Just a beautiful layer into that panorama. The monkeys have come down to the stairs. They weren't here before when I came earlier, but looks like they've made their way down. Pretty cool, I guess. Just watch out for them. This lady is carrying some type of, not sure what she's carrying to be honest, but oh, looks like she's carrying her baby. Oh, it's a couple. They're carrying a baby up the stairs. Not sure what that's about. Wow, that's tough. That is tough. My goodness. That is some kind of effort she's putting in there. And she's also barefoot, so wow. My gosh. The monkeys are climbing all over these trees. They're just jumping back and forth everywhere. Wow. Definitely a sight to see here. Here comes another monkey. Oh, the monkey's carrying a baby. Yeah, seems like all the monkeys have made it to the stairs, so you'll see all the monkeys just jumping around, bouncing around the stairs. Wow. I wonder if the monkeys ever go up the statue. That'd be kind of cool to see, I guess. There's another shot of the cave from this point. I think this is the midpoint right here. But very beautiful cave. It's very picturesque. It's all over the place. It's just very, very beautiful. I am a little burned out, so I'm taking it easy on my way down. Definitely climbed a lot of stairs today. Up and down and up and down and up and down. So on your way down, make sure to take it easy. Definitely don't want to get injured here, especially in the middle of the steps. But you can see the monkeys are over here. Again, they're everywhere, like I said. Wow. So monkeys are just relaxing. Whoa, that monkey went down real quick. You can see the monkeys are over there. They're just jumping around the statues all over the place. That's awesome. They're on top of the statues. Wow. They're just hanging up there. They're just hanging out right there. Very true. Wow. Very beautiful. You can see them. They're around. I'm not sure which god that is, but maybe Shiva? Looks like it could be Shiva or... yeah, I'm not sure to be honest, but they're around there just hanging out. And down here, is a gift shop. So if you didn't buy your souvenirs in the mountain, you can come here and buy your gifts here. There's lots of bags. These are 20 ringgits, so that's about $5. Lots and lots of souvenirs here. Wow, even race cars. Out of all things, I would not expect race cars here, but they have keychains of all sorts. Yeah. How much are the magnets? One magnet is 8 ringgits. It's about $2. Wow. Yeah, t-shirts, keychains, bicycle, race cars, plushies, bags, more keychains. This area is also very beautifully designed. You can see the decoration. There's elephants, one after another, one after another. And of course there's a monkey up there. And there's a monkey coming my way here. Wow. There's monkeys everywhere. Definitely a monkey business. I've heard that there's something of a monkey mafia. Not sure how accurate that is, but looks like sometimes they work together to get some of the treats or the snacks. Wow. There's one final shot of the Batu Cave and the statue. I wonder what's over there. I've been curious to know what's all over there. I'm wondering. I'm gonna go over there. You got monkeys over here just walking around. I wonder if the monkeys ever eat the pigeons. But I don't think that's... I haven't seen that. But there's the shot of the statue. Wow. So it looks like this area is another, I think it's like a market of sorts. So looks like this area is mostly souvenirs and a few restaurants. Lots of souvenirs, keychains, postcards, you know, typical souvenirs that you find at any place. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this trip. I've really enjoyed this place. Very beautiful inside, the stairs, very, very beautiful. I think I really had a lot of fun. I'm so happy I came. I think this was just a very memorable experience for me. And I got to meet some folks inside the cave. They were really, really nice. Just overall, very cool place. Definitely recommend it. Wow. Just so beautiful.